So tonight we expect more thunderstorms in the Panhandle. A few of these may be on the strong to severe side, not dealing with widespread severe weather in the Panhandle, just a couple storm clusters capable of producing damaging winds and large hail. Meanwhile, in eastern Nebraska, just a couple of hit or miss showers. Most of us are probably going to get through the evening dry. Now, overnight tonight, we'll see some more scattered shower and thunderstorm development. We could be dodging a couple of these, and that is also going to be the case tomorrow. Most versions of Stormcast have suggested maybe a greater coverage of the storm activity tomorrow. We'll see how it pans out. Whether or not you see rain in your backyard, well, if you're going to ask me that, the answer to your question is that's a solid maybe. There will be storms out there tomorrow, but they will miss a couple of locations. As far as rain totals go, it's going to be real hit or miss stuff. So we're going to see localized higher totals, but as you can see per this run of Stormcast, some locations are going to miss out. So hopefully your backyard is one of the locations that does not miss out. So for tonight, 65 degrees. It's going to be very mild. In the overnight hours, the average low is in the middle to upper 50s for this time of year. Again, overnight tonight, we can't rule out a couple of scattered showers. Scattered storms will also be possible on Thursday. It should be warm, a high temperature near 88 degrees in Lincoln. Temperatures are going to be a little more interesting on Thursday because I think the coverage of the storms will be a little bit greater. We're going to have more pockets of rain-cooled air. Here's what we're talking about. Stormcast 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So by lunchtime, we're dealing with temperatures in the middle 80s. But around this point, we're going to see some thunderstorms developing. And as it happens, you'll see these little yellow splotches moving about southeast Nebraska. And that will cool off temperatures as rain-cooled air often does. So we could be at 88 degrees at 4 o'clock. But if we've got a thunderstorm on top of us or nearby, it'll likely be more like the 70 degrees. So the potential is there to reach the upper 80s. But if you have a shower, well, that's going to bring you some nice relief from the heat. So 88 degrees, fairly warm. It's also going to be a touch on the humid side. Also a touch on the humid side on Friday and Saturday. 87 on Friday, 88 degrees on Saturday. We also have a scattered storm chance on Friday and Saturday. We do have an upper level wave trying to approach from the west, so maybe a slightly higher storm chance over the next 3 days. Now, things start to taper off on Sunday, maybe a pop-up storm or two, and the humidity starts to decline a little bit as well, and that should push temperatures back up into the 90s. We'll say 90 on Sunday, 91 on Monday, keeping the 90s around for several days next week. Most of next week looks dry as of now, but maybe a few more storm chances by the end of next week.